I want to get a little update on what the progress for this Jag Diff that we're doing. But first off, I want to say big thank you to Kev for sending me this diff since I don't have one for myself. We have this one here, but this is a prototype. So thank you, Kev, once again. But I want to show you a little update what we're doing. So this is the wagon diff, and this is the Jag Diff. As you can see, we 3D printed the back cover for it already. It's getting machined right now as we speak, and it should be here any time now as far as that go. And then here, the front bar, so we actually 3D printed. We got to add a brace onto here, so we'll hold it here. But as you can see, this is how this thing would sit, like this. And you can see the difference, actually, first of all. You can see the difference between the wagon. Now, it's a little bit bigger, but not a whole lot bigger. But the way you mount this is, of course, the bar on top here. We did the same thing here. We have to add these notches going upward like here. And then this is going to lay right on top of it. And then, of course, it gets welded onto here like this. So it makes installation a lot easier. And also, if you have like a wagon diff or a CRV diff, the only thing that you were going to have to replace is not the whole kit, but basically this piece right here. And then, of course, the back cover for this diff. So these diffs are, I mean, I heard people get in for like $80. And usually they're about 120 at the junkyard, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. But these are, I think it's really gonna make going all-wheel drive a lot cheaper to do, more affordable. And these gears in here, what I read online is they're actually the same gear as the Ford 8.8. So if that's the case, we know that these are super strong. Okay, so we're going to continue. As soon as we get the cover back and get this thing, we're going to mount it onto the car. Then we're going to make axles, because we need to know the length of it. We have one here. We got these axles that came from Juanito, the factory one. As you can see, this is like 28 spline. And look how big this thing is. You're not breaking this thing here. And then also, this is also 28 splines, but they're different. But we're also going to be making hubs that will fit right this for our arms. So all you got to do is, when you get the axles, it's going to get our hubs, and then it's just going to bolt on to our, if you have our arms, it will bolt right up to our arms. And the size of this is like huge compared to like the little small wagon ones, you know. So that's in, and one last thing that we're making is the front here. We're making the slip yoke for this, but it's going to come out to like a 1310. So this way you don't have this big bulky thing right here. So those are what we're doing as far as this. And also as far as LSD, we're looking into that. Since if this is compatible with the Ford, we might be able to use like a Ford LSD or something. But we're looking into finding out what LSD we could use in here if someone wanted to go with an LSD. So, but that's it. That's a little update.